Hi, this is Duncan from Rock and Roll Reviews, and I am overjoyed to be once again joined by my friends, The Algorithm. How are you going, guys? Is everything alright, aye?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Yep, so, we were just chatting earlier on. I spoke to you in April, so obviously quite a lot happened since then. The big talking point at the time was Download, which is now came and gone, and how was it?
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. I think it's one of the best show we've ever did.
It was definitely like the best received show. It just went crazy. I remember we had Khan running around with this little GoPro, like filming a video from inside the crowd, and people were just going crazy.
Yeah, because it is like now anyway. It's the biggest metal festival in the UK, and the crowd respond well to The Algorithm. Go a bit mad.
I've never seen it like that. I don't think since. I don't think like before or since that was a special occasion. It was like, it was crazy.
That was something different, and we did something special as well. We told the audience with Rick Astley's song.
Rick Astley, yeah.
Because we've always had the troll in there. No one really knows what it's going to be. But like that one was Rick Astley. We actually got sent a picture back from our booking agent, a picture from Rick Astley saying thanks for the Rick roll.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Oh, that's fantastic. So. Like you guys are on tour with Hacktivist just now, and we were just chatting about what's coming up after this tour. And would you like to tell our listeners what you've got planned for after your tour?
We're next year we're going to go out and hit Australia's Big Day Out Festival,
which is just fucking crazy.
I cannot wait, man. Like it's going to be insane.
How do you manage to balance? Obviously, tours like this. And doing things like Download and that, is it a completely different experience, or do you approach it from the same mindset? Or?
Well, we're trying to stay in the same mindset because we are different, and we're trying to do the best of our own thing. We're not trying to fit in different things.
We never really walk in with any kind of different mindset.
Yeah, we're doing our own thing, and we always do that. So the fact that so many people want us to play in so many different places and situations and festivals. It's just amazing. I don't really understand it.
No, it's like just it seems to happen, and just totally humbled and taken every day. Go out and do literally everything that we can do. Like as much as I can throw in there, I'll throw in there as much as Remy can. It's the same thing.
And it's a cool tour that you're on just now, because Hacktivist are just one of these bands that seem to be getting a lot of attention just now. Quite rightly so, because they're doing something a little bit different. But I take it after this tour, is it go home, enjoy Christmas, kind of compose yourself? You were saying that you've already got.
I've got stuff to work on with Monuments straight after I get back, and then then we've got another show in Paris on the 22nd of December. So then it's like that. All that Monument stuff will be like the daily heavily stuff, and then going out to Paris, doing this show, and also doing some other stuff, and then Christmas I can finally sit down and chill. Until then, I'm going every day like hardcore.
Have you started thinking about the new album? Is that on its way, or?
I actually started writing some new stuff on tour, this month. Today I was in the van, we were driving, and I was just writing stuff. I want to release an EP for next year. I don't really know when, I don't really know what or why. I know why. But just writing, and we'll see what happens. I'm sure after this tour, when I go back home, I'll have some time before Australia as well. Just sit down, write some new stuff, and I just want to keep pushing my own limits again and again.
Because I don't know where you'll go next, because the Polymorphic was just. It's a crazy album, in all the good ways though.
I thought I had him worked out in Polymorphic Code just about, and the stuff I just heard earlier on in the band is just, I don't know, it's just going to be a bit of a ridiculous task to get this one down for me, but I think from the sounds of it, it's just gone you thought, nice.
As if I haven't seen anything yet. So, obviously, big venues, small venues this year, festivals. Have you had any interesting fan experiences this year? Anything that any fans that asked you to do things, sign places that you weren't expecting?
I don't know. Yesterday we had a dude who, as soon as we finished, we were just packing down. Was it yesterday? No, the day before in Liverpool. And he was just before I'd even started packing up my drums, he just flipped up his shirt and just said, "Sign me!" Like, and then he just wrote all over his forehead while everyone was trying to get us to like load our gear off. We were just like signing this dude's chest. That was like pretty surreal at the time, but other than that, it's been pretty chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Canadian fan who's painting like my face basically with oil painting.
Yeah.
And she spent like 1 month and a half doing it.
Oh shit!
It's pretty good. Like,
oh no, I saw that. Yeah, that's mental.
It's pretty good, and I mean, it's just face like.
She's just doing a portrait.
Yeah.
So is this for you? Is she just doing it for herself, or you? Or is she going to give you the picture, or you know?
Hang it up on your wall. Hey, in case you didn't know, this is me.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
I think the thing is as well, like, because metal fans, like, we would cover everything, like, all aspects of life and things like that. That it's cool that it extends out. People want to be artistic about it, or crazy with it, or you know.
Exactly. That's how I approach it. Like, if this girl wants to paint my face, it means that I inspire her as well to do something artistic. So it's just really incredible. Like, I can actually inspire people to do shit.
Yeah. So have you heard
really cool.
an album this year that you know has just completely blown you away that you want to tell us about at all? Has there been one particular album you've heard this year that you thought was just a head and shoulders above the rest?
I got one. Asymmetry, Carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one knocked me completely over. It took me like a month. I got it. I bought it, listened to it over and over and over and over again. I was just like, something didn't twig for ages. Something didn't like.
This is what we've said as well. Yeah. Like, I've listened to. I need to go back to. I've listened to it 3 times and it just wasn't what I expected it to be at all. And I've still to go back to it. I'm still undecided, to be honest.
Yeah, man. I mean, like. There was one day I just listened to it and I just realised like the problem I'd had the whole time was I just hadn't realised how like far ahead of everything they are, and like it was just mental when it hit. Like I just can't hear it in that way anymore. It's like it just took a while to come through.
Yeah.
It's just like completely blown me away as like an absolute masterpiece. Yeah. Like just grooves so hard in a way that shouldn't groove, but grooves like harder than anything.
That's cool, man. That's cool. What about yourself, Remy? Anything you've heard this year that?
I can't think of anything right now, but I've listened to a bunch of stuff, and I mean, I like to listen to like really retro stuff as well. I don't really pay attention to like the year of release. Or something. I don't know. It's just the way I listen to music is a bit weird.
Yeah. Well, there's so much stuff out as well. We were saying like the site this year. We've been doing it for 2 years now, and this year there just seems to be. It's like double the amount of music there was last year, and it looks like next year's going to be just as much, if not more, again. That I mean, it's cool. That, like I said in our previous interview, one of the reasons I think algorithms stand out is because there is that kind of it is kind of a little bit batshit crazy, but at the same time, I mean, we spoke before about potentially, maybe doing moving into doing soundtracks for computer games and things like that, because I think your music would transfer really well into that. You said you were kind of interested. Has anything happened with that at all, or is this still if it comes along then you have time?
Yeah, basically right now I'm writing a soundtrack for TV.
All right.
Since it's not, I'm not sure if it's really signed or anything, but I'm not sure if I can say it. But I'm basically doing that. A bunch of soundtracks for TV channel in the US. And apart from that, I have some contacts to do video game music. And I realized that what I want to do exactly is approach it in an interactive way.
Yeah.
And I don't want to just produce video game music for the sake of producing.
Yeah.
I just want to bring something new to this world. Like, if something happen in the game, it will have an influence on the music itself. It's still something a bit abstract. I don't have any like solid resources, solid thoughts to refer to, but just this idea is growing in me days after days.
Well, that'd be cool.
Just a bit busy at the moment. But
I have
lots of projects for the future.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, that's cool. And then, so you were saying that you finish up this tour and you've got a date in Paris.
Yeah.
And then some downtime, and then Australia.
Yeah.
With Snoop Dogg.
With Snoop Dogg. And Pearl Jam, and I don't know if Blur's still doing it. I think they brought out Primus is doing it.
Primus? I love Primus.
Which is incredible.
Primus.
North Lane's on it as well.
Yeah.
Major Lazer. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit mental. From what I've heard, the stadiums where the main stage take place are there's between 30 and 60,000 tickets every show. Like the stadiums and like grounds around them, and I've heard about like all the different kinds of stages, everything's ridiculous. I think we might be doing it could well be the Boiler Room, the tent, or it could be one of the open air stadiums. But we just don't know, and to be honest, like it doesn't matter, just to be involved in this like
experience.
I don't know, it's from we can be there from the 14th of January until the 7th of February. So 3 weeks of being in Australia and playing 7 gigs. Like, cannot wait.
The weather will be, will be terrible over there.
Oh yeah.
So they get rain and snow and.
Yeah, it seems kind of dull. There's definitely no like sandy beaches.
Yeah, like
mangoes. None of that.
Scantily clad women or anything like that.
No,
definitely no parka jackets.
Definitely no spiders that'll eat your face.
Oh, I couldn't do that honestly.
Yeah. I think I'll stay here. The winter sounds like it's going to be really good.
Yeah. So, last question I'm going to ask you. I tend to ask people about films, but I've already asked you about films. So, I'm going to throw out a slightly different question here. What do you have at Christmas dinner?
At Christmas dinner? Shit. Well, you have this whole like give a fuck about Christmas attitude at home, don't you? Like you guys don't like.
Well,
do you eat anything special?
Yeah, we have this family reunion thing. I think we just eat like turkey and like really classic.
Yeah, the traditional Christmas.
Christmas food.
Yeah.
A lot of chocolate.
Yeah.
I think it always kind of like branches over from Hanukkah at home, so there's always like all the fucking fried like all the shit that happens at the Jewish festival, like, so there's loads of like, crazy sweet but savoury things at the same time as like, it just kind of mashes it all together into like this double barrel holiday. And so it's usually like turkey and donuts and shit. It's awesome.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for giving up some time. It's been a pleasure talking to you again, and I can't wait to speak to you next year and hear about Australia and all the mad stuff that happens with the algorithm. Thanks very much, guys.
Absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Take care. Thank you.